Hello there everyone, I'm your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last time we found the other part of that videotape and today we're going to give it to Isaac. Hi!
Any luck?
Yep. And those things on the tape, they're real.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are. House in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped.
Oh yeah,
Well,
makes sense I guess.
It's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
I can't wait to meet the person who sent his weird monsters after us. So I guess I'll head to King's Way. Well, thanks Isaac.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job.
That's alright, I'll take the cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
I'll keep that in mind. But who then should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can trust.
Well, you're not the only one who knows that. I remember that. Goodbye, Isaac. As I said, he's actually one of the more trustworthy people around here. I mean, he's still bossing us around, but at least he's sort of honest about what he needs us for. Yep. So, as you can maybe guess, there's a boss fight coming up, which really is to be expected. I had problems with that boss fight the last time, but then I had problems with every boss fight the last time, so that doesn't really say much. Other than that, what do I want to invest in? Huh. How about... we can't afford. Well, our melee is pretty good. Our strength we can't update, so let's go with firearms. So that I won't have any, like, bad surprises later on. Which I did in my first playthrough. I will at this point say this game is kinda better on the second playthrough because you somewhat know what you have to do. And you won't make as many stupid mistakes.
Where to?
Which on the first playthrough are kind of inevitable. Just drive. So 609 King's Way. Let's see what kind of place that is. What we've seen in that videotape looked pretty promising. So... from the outside, it looks like your usual kind of Beverly Hill fancy kind of house. Though the windows seem to be blocked, which is sort of suspicious. We can go through here, but we can also go in the other direction. Or the front door, but come on, the front door, that's for losers. Also, it doesn't open, so, you know, that's kind of out of the question. Yeah, so both work, but I don't want to miss anything. So I better be careful. So it doesn't look like there's anything here. That means we just have to enter the building. But you know what? Don't want to miss anything, so we of course are going to look right here too, but nah, doesn't look like there's anything. So that was that. Let's get inside the building. I mean, this is after all the building where that other girl on that videotape was murdered. And what do I remember about this place? How do I go about this? As far as I remember, there's something down in the pool. Though I might get something confused right here. Because, yeah, nothing here. Shit, I should remember this, really. In a whirlpool, maybe? No? Okay. So we'll have to find some other way to enter it. The building, not the pool. We've already been in the pool. Ah yeah, we should be able to climb up here. It's kind of stupid in that you probably couldn't tell if you don't know it beforehand. The first time I got here it was by trial and error, basically. So that door should open up, but before we go in, anything here? Nope. So, that looks pretty unpleasant, doesn't it? You can just go and die, guy. Really. So I was going to say, yeah, it looks pretty unpleasant. In case you couldn't tell, the person living here is a so-called Simisk, I guess, so it is pronounced. Well, these guys are flesh benders, which is exactly what it means. They can use, like, body parts to turn them into whatever they want, like lamps or beds and chairs and stuff. You know what? If I was to tell you something, I absolutely dig the style in here. I mean, just look at that chair. It's, in my opinion, all kinds of awesome. It's just really, yeah, like, that really dark and really gross, actually, kind of art style. And something about me really enjoys that. I don't know what. I guess I have kind of a taste for the morbid. What can I say? What it reminds me of is a section in, like, the game Psychonauts. Die. Which is a... I think you can't really call it an obscure game anymore, it's more of a cult classic. Which has, like, the last level, or one of the last levels, spoilers, is called the Meat Circus. And that's what it is, it's a circus almost completely made of meat, and it looks amazing. But to be fair, the whole game looks amazing, it has a lot of really unique visuals. Maybe have to do a let's play of that at some point, but maybe not. A mummy wrap fetish? Well, I've been on the internet for quite some time, but that's a weird fetish. But it's probably best not to ask about it. So nothing else in here? There are just enemies in here, huh? Well, okay. So that means we have to go down. It's not a very big area that we are in. It is in fact fairly small, and while we are here, stop attacking me! Bunch of annoying buggers. And look at that, it's a head grab. At least I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, it could be a reference to Half-Life. After all, it does have the same engine. But as I once... Hey, blood packs, nice. As I once may have said, I really like the Source engine. There's quite a lot you can do with it. And what the Source engine is still really good at, and which this game shows quite well, is that it's still pretty good with facial expressions. I think that Half-Life 2 actually pioneered this kind of thing, and nothing else in here. Nope. Ah, what a shame. I don't want to miss any pickups. But alright. Alright, further down we go. And if you remember, that's the door where the victim in the video came in. I think she ran up there. But that's where we came from, right? So we have to go into the basement. Whoa. Why did I get scared at that? That was really predictable. God. Jeez. Should be ashamed of myself. So yeah, basement, here we are, and here's our enemy.
Hello, young face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
How about both? So what the hell is going on here? This place is a madhouse.
Oh, child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
I am longing to kick your ass. What the hell is this all about?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbath's designs.
Oh, so you're one of those Sabbat arseholes. And this is your plan.
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbath. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient?
He slumbers within the uncurrent sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
Well, you can say about them what you want, but at least they don't build their houses out of body parts. So, you know, maybe, maybe not. What about these creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength. Mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
So yeah, these guys, they're kind of like Frankenstein monsters. What can you say about that? I don't even care where he got the body parts. Speaking of lashing out, you're dead, freak show.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
What a load of bullshit. Bring it on. So I remember him being pretty hard, but then I was very ill-equipped the first time I played through this game, as I have mentioned numerous times now. So now should be a bit better, seeing how he's just kind of standing there and, well, actually sicking his creatures on us. But seeing how they are not much of a problem, this whole thing should be pretty doable. Die. Yeah, they're not doing a lot of damage, and we have like loads of blood packs. So that means we should be pretty safe. I mean, he's half dead already. And while we are not quite doing as much damage as I would like to do, I still can't complain, I guess. Just to be safe, and because we have a lot of these, how about a blood pack? Elder Vitae. Well, we have 2 of those, and they heal completely as far as I remember. So, we are going to drink it, and where's the guy? There he is. We're just going to ignore his creatures and focus on him. Now, where are you coming out? There you are. So, 1 or 2 more times and he should be dead. At least if we don't get interrupted too much. Oh, come on, that should have done it. But that will. Hey! You have lost almost all of your health. That's nice for you, or not so nice for you. But now you are gone. He is actually not dead, spoiler. We are going to meet him again later on. But at least now we are rid of him. That boss fight that just kinda came and went by. I mean, really, what can you say? So, can we go through here? Yes, we can. And that means we have to go down into the sewers. And down into the sewers we will go. Again, not wanting to spoil anything, but we will spend a lot of time down here, and it's not going to be time well spent, let me tell you that much. So you know what? I think the best would be to do it all in one piece, and for today call it an episode. So as you all know, I'm your German snob. This is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow, when we're going down the sewers. Have a wonderful evening and goodbye.